Tonight, healthy eating isn't just for the grown-ups.
It's like angels dancing on your tongue.
And our experts finally go over the edge. This is Operation Transformation. You can follow Operation Transformation online at RTÉ.ie/OT. On radio with RTÉ Radio 1 and 2FM. And you can join me, Catherine Thomas, here every Wednesday and Thursday night. Our inspiring leaders are in the spotlight every minute of every day as they lead the nation ever closer to our £1 million goal. And with over 32,000 of you now signed up to the £1 million challenge, we've already clocked up a mighty weight loss of over £60,000. That's 2 articulated trucks, Ireland. Groups like Daft Truck Services in Cork are helping the nation shed a load.
We've lost over 10 stone.
We have a little bit of an intercompany rivalry going here, not only between the companies, between me and my brother Stephen as well. It's down to what did you eat last night, and you get little photographs of the dinner, and I only ate this, and you know what's your time per kilometre, and where did you go last night? I've lost 9 pounds so far since the beginning of Operation Transformation, and I'm doing it because I'm looking forward to getting married in August and fitting into my suit.
And for some, the challenge is harder than others.
Willie had a wagon wheel problem.
I used to eat an average 12 wagon wheels a day.
We've locked the wagon wheels away now, and he's gone through his wagon wheel detox.
Knock me off the belly. Changing the keg to a 6-pack now.
And with Willie on the wagon wheel wagon, the good news keeps coming.
This time last year, I was 19.5 stone. I'm now standing in at 13 stone. The reason why I did it is I have a 3-year-old son at home and I just want to be around for a long time for him.
As a Cork company, we'd like to see Cork do a little bit better than some of the other counties out there, so we're going to push a little harder for the next few weeks, see if we can take the lead over Dublin.
Well, Cork, at £6,426, you're well ahead of most counties. But you still have a bit of a way to go to catch Dublin in the lead with £15,339. And a massive well done to Ardmore Pattern in Waterford, who have punched in our biggest weight loss this week, an amazing £113.
I'm Trish. I've lost 10 pounds on Operation Transformation. Yay!
Very happy with the first 3 weeks. I've lost half a stone.
The first day that we had our registration, we were blown away because as soon as we opened the doors, there was a queue of people outside to come in.
There is men and women and of all ages within the parish taking part because the fun element is in it.
I discovered last year I had a heart problem. This time last year I couldn't walk up a hill because it was so painful and sore. It's still tough, but it's much easier because it's going on 3, 4, 5 days a week.
Ardmore doesn't do anything by halves. Second place in anything is not where we want to be. We want to be first and just watch out everybody else, because Ardmore is going to rock this.
That's fighting talk. Now come on, Ireland, it's over to you. Make sure your weight loss counts towards the £1 million challenge by logging on to RTÉ.ie/OT or calling into your local pharmacy. Losing $1 million never felt so good. Lucy's colleagues at the Knightsbrook Hotel have been helping her with her OT plan. But even she's not expecting this guest.
Start looking like a reservation card.
Oh my God, what the hell? Sorry. Carl, I didn't know you were coming. You're in the library.
How are you?
And Lucy has no reservations about joining Carl for a lunchtime session, as the 5K run is now just 2 weeks away. And Carl wants Lucy to improve her running technique.
There's a few simple things we can do to make your run more enjoyable. So Lucy, the first tip is your breathing. When you're starting off your run, start a little bit slower, and then focus on breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Second key thing is your eye level. So like lots of people, you look towards the ground when you're running. So your head's about 12 pounds worth of weight is heavy. And that leans forward, it's all in your neck and your back and your shoulders. It makes it really uncomfortable. So look straight ahead. Third one is more about the terrain that we run. When you run hills, key thing, shorten the stride a little bit and you come up the hill quite quickly.
And it's not just her running that Carl wants Lucy to work on.
I want you to go back playing Gaelic football with Clonard and Gale. It's something you loved before, and now you're fit enough to go back.
I'm so happy.
That's the plan of action.
Actually, I am, yeah.
Once a talented Meath county footballer, Lucy hasn't played her beloved game since she was 16.
Oh, look.
She was very good, Every Sunday morning I'd have to bring her to Navan for training. So all the early, Dad would be late, we'd be late, and we'd be there an hour before the match, you know. We'd be the first people there.
But with her fitness on the up, Lucy is ready to pull on the Gansey again. And how are those pre-match nerves?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just afraid of everyone will be doing laps around me or something. These all have to keep slow now tonight.
But the skills soon come back and Lucy gets stuck in.
Playing sport, that was my thing. I always said, I will go back, and now that I started working on my fitness levels, I feel more determined. Lots of sprinting and pivoting and moving and flying, and yeah, it was brilliant.
Well done, Lucy. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're going to come back.
And Lucy will be hoping to score again on the scales.
Good luck. Up you get.
OK, Lucy, last week you were 15 stone, 13 pounds. Your target was to lose 2 pounds. And today you weigh 15 stone, 11 pounds.
That is a loss of 2 pounds.
To me, the important thing about Operation Transformation is that after the programme, that over the course of the 2 months that you've put in place kind of building blocks for your future that are sustainable and enjoyable and that will keep you going on your journey. And I felt when I saw you out in your jersey this week running around, apart from the fact that you're pretty impressive and very skilled.
Yes.
As one who cannot throw or catch a ball, I was kind of wow, look what Lucy can do. But I thought, wow, that's brilliant because that is a sustainable building block for the future. It's going to be fun. It's a social outlet with girls your own age. It's fitness. It's health. It's all of that. And I can see you doing that long term. And I can see Lucy getting her life back.
I would love to play for the county again. I know there'd be a lot of hard work that would have to go into it, but sheer enough dedication, if I put my mind to it, please God, yeah, I would love to play for the county again. County Meath.
If you're following Lucy, then go to RTÉ.ie/OT. And we're making shopping for Operation Transformation easy. From lunches on the go to weekly shops. Dunn Stores, Super Value, Eurospar, Centra, Cost Cutter and Mace have you covered. This year, we launched a special mission, Operation Healthy Lunchbox, a search to find Ireland's healthiest lunchboxes. Studies show that school lunches contain relatively more sugar and salt than any other meal in the day. But over the last few weeks, in primary schools across the nation, you've been taking on our mission to change this. And you've been sending us in the proof of your amazing lunchbox transformations.
Operation Healthy Lunchbox! Yeah!
This week, we were live on Breakfast Republic on 2FM to surprise another school who are making a huge effort to overhaul their lunchboxes.
It's time to talk to my good friend, Catherine Thomas, because she's in a classroom somewhere in Ireland with students who know what a healthy lunchbox is. Hello, Catherine!
Hey, Keith, I've just been spotted, so I'm just going to burst on straight into the classroom. Well, St. Patrick's National School, how are you?
You're a very healthy, happy, energetic class there.
Before Operation Healthy Lunchbox started, we would have seen a lot of white bread, a lot of just ham sandwiches, jam sandwiches, and since we started it, we've seen a lot more fruit and veg, a lot more carrots, a lot more colour in their lunchbox. It's fabulous.
Now, if ever there was a healthy lunch on show, this is it. Liam, give me the lowdown.
Well, these are porridge scones, no sugar. I make these at home with my mum and my nan. I have some courgettes and carrots.
Lovely.
And some strawberries and raspberries.
Gorgeous.
And some brown bread. And then I have some salted and unsalted cashews. Nuts.
Well, it's very impressive, isn't it?
So I've got lasagna.
What?
from last night.
Lasagna in a flask. You have to open that and show us. Delicious.
And if you want to make over your lunchbox like the students of St. Patrick's National School, then Aoife and her little helpers have some top tips.
Tip 1. Watch out for hidden sugar.
The one thing to be careful is that certain yogurts and certain drinks will have added sugar in them. So I recommend you read the food label and choose foods without any added sugar. And the other thing to remember is that you're always better to eat the fruit than to drink the juice.
Tip 2. Make it yourself.
I often recommend people to make things themselves. So when we think about yogurt, for example, using natural yogurt with some fresh fruit or a fresh fruit puree will add some sweetness without adding lots of added sugar.
It's like angels dancing on your tongue. Tip 3. Treat yourself once a week.
Treats are not off limits. Choose a day that's a treat day. Enjoy a small amount as long as the majority of what you eat is whole and natural. A little bit of treat every now and then is not a problem.
Well done to the amazing 350 classrooms that accepted our mission. Thanks for taking part in Operation Healthy Lunchbox. And you can recap on all of Aoife's top tips at RTÉ.ie/OT. Keep munching on those healthy lunches. After the break, it's the experts who are doing all the losing.
Come on, experts, you're way behind, experts!
But first, a challenge for you at home.
With couch sit-ups tonight, back on the floor, feet on the couch, head relaxed, up as far as you feel comfortable, and back down. You ready to go? All right, folks, in 3, 2, 1, here goes.
Come on, up you get.
4, 5. Okay, come on, keep going. That's it. Keep going, girls. Well done. Come on, Maria. Come on, Maria.
And 3, 2, 1 more. Up you come, and relax.
If you're waiting for the right time, it's now. Don't give up. One day you'll look back and be glad you did it. It's your move.
Thanks, Lottie. As the only leader to reach her weight loss target for 5 consecutive weeks, Nolene is finally starting to feel the pressure of her own success.
I'm very, very tired today. Just physically tired.
Between the demands of a busy classroom and her OT plan, she's beginning to feel a little burnt out.
Waking up is harder than it seems.
The initial high of starting has waned a little bit because you're getting more used to the programme and you're getting so used to everything. That's a horrible angle. I keep waiting for the week that I don't lose any weight, even if I have followed the plan. So I hope it doesn't happen, because before this I've gotten very disheartened when that's happened. Yeah, I look at the other leaders and I say they've got way more on their plate than I have. I have a lot on my plate, but no more than anybody else.
Nolene isn't one to complain, but she does shoulder her fair share of the burdens of everyday life.
My mum is in a nursing home just in the Chameleons, just up the road. We tried our best for mum to be out. I'm sure she does want to be at home. We would have loved being able to look after her. It got to the stage where it actually wasn't caring needs that she needs, it's nursing needs, and that we couldn't provide.
Coming to terms with her mother Maureen living in a nursing home has taken its toll on Nolene.
There's the guilt that's involved with that. She's lost her independence, and that must be awful for anybody. But you have to, I suppose, balance it between your independence and your safety. It's not easy, but no, it's not easy.
Despite the emotional wrench of her mother's situation, Nolene is comforted by the fact that Maureen has settled in and enjoys her new way of life.
She is happy there. In fact, sometimes, she comes out, Geordie has dinner, and then suddenly it's, what time is it? Go back because they're doing a nice tea this evening. We're kind of going, okay, we have to take a back seat.
Nice, thank you. See you, Mum.
We're interfering with her life.
Meanwhile, Nolene's own domestic situation is also up for review, as the search for the perfect man continues with Jenny Cupid Kelly on The Ray D'Arcy Show.
We're going to bring 3 people into studio, but you won't get to see them, Nolene, because it's going to be a blind date.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
That's the blind date.
And Ray and Jenny's matchmaking project has obviously captured somebody's imagination, as Nolene's school receives an email from a potential suitor, a man who knows what Irish women really want.
40 acres road frontage! Someone who seems to think that what they own is very important to me, which is a turn-off. Younger members of staff there can fight over him.
Oh my God, I got McCarthy!
I haven't. A person who was being genuine about what he was saying, it just, for me, didn't come across in the right way. So the proper channel would be now to contact Jenny and go through it that way. Oh my God, that sounds so... See my agent. See my love agent.
And Nolene will be hoping the scales share the love.
Up you get.
OK, Nolene, last week you were 10 stone, 12.5 pounds. Your target was to lose 1 pound. And today you weigh 10 stone, 13 pounds, which is a weight gain of ½ pound. Are you surprised about that?
Well, surprised in that I did follow, I'm not just saying I followed it. But then all along I was thinking, yes, my weight loss has been great. I'm really lucky with it. And kind of saying, there's going to be 1 week, it's not going to be.
Negative thoughts can erode confidence. And tackling those negative thoughts is my task for you this week. Imagine them like tennis balls. And you're there, and when you notice a negative thought, they're automatic, hit them back out. Because you don't want them part of your mindset. Staying focused in the present, doing your task, doing your exercise to the maximum, doing your food as you are, and you will hit those numbers.
Week 6, sometimes people take the eye off the ball, relax a little bit. I think possibly that's what happened. When you don't work hard, you don't get the numbers. You will in the first couple of weeks, but now, week 6, week 7, and the final weight, you won't unless you work as hard as you possibly can. I think from, previously you've tried to lose weight, you've fallen off the wagon. Let's not let that happen. You need to come back here next week, strut your stuff down there, get on the scales and overachieve your target.
I think that's called a kick in the arse.
I think it is. Yes. To all my followers out there, we're rounding the bend into the home straight, and it's a case of, let's give it everything we've got, up the intensity. That sounded horrible.
Today, our leaders are in Howth Harbour, but they won't have time to take in the sea air as they're facing their final Dublin Fire Brigade challenge. And today, they're also facing competition from the experts. This time, it's personal, and we're taking it pretty seriously.
I broke a nail.
We have to beat them today. I don't like losing.
The experts are there every single week to help the leaders, except today.
This is war. Bring it on.
You want the A game, John?
I kept you, ladies.
But serious business.
Your report card is going to say needs to try harder.
Is it, yeah?
Welcome to Howth Harbour. This is your final challenge. It's a straightforward head-to-head race.
First, the teams will enter the water from the 20-foot pier wall, form a crocodile tail, and together swim 50 metres out to a floating platform. One by one, the teams must then haul themselves back to the pier on a guide rope, climb the ladder, and ring the bell. Only when the bell is rung can the next team member start. The first team to get all its members back and ring the bell wins the challenge. With Aoife pregnant and Dr. Kira on a sick note, the teams are uneven.
Experts, you're a man down today.
I've never been happier to be sick in my whole life. It's fantastic.
That wouldn't be fair. They leave you at a disadvantage. We're going to balance the teams. Yous get Neil to help you out today.
Woohoo!
Lads, this is Neil. The leaders carried their teammates. It's only fair you should do the same.
All fair in love and war, as they say.
Right, pick up your teammate. Let's go.
With Kira, Aoife and Dan cheering on from the sidelines, it's time to take the plunge. And luckily for some, there's no points for technique.
Sea's very cold.
Both teams are in the water and in crocodile formation, including the less than buoyant Neil.
Go!
When we started the crocodile, they took off so quickly. I was surprised.
Together! We just went hell for leather. We just went splash, splash, splash.
You're still great!
How are the leaders so much faster than the experts?
Because they're not dragging a body.
Experts, you're way behind, experts!
They were eating our dust.
Come on, leaders, that's brilliant work. You're nearly there.
When we got to the platform, the leaders were already there. Lucy jumped in our side, our rope.
I was directed over to the other side of the platform. That's why I went on the rope.
While Lucy heads for home, we're still floundering at the platform. But once up, I'm eager to make up some ground.
Catherine bombed across the rope.
Come on, Lucy! I forget who I'm cheering for! Leaders!
Lucy climbs the ladder, but I'm hot. Well, freezing actually, on her heels.
Come on, she's right behind you. Lucy, ring the bell. Okay, next leader, on we go.
With the second leader already on the way, I finally reached the bell.
Catherine rang the bell and it was my turn to get into the water.
Carl is in the drink, but as the fitness expert in the team, he's volunteered to carry his new best friend all the way home.
Pulling Neil along was tough.
For a change, it was good to see Carl working out as hard as he could.
And Neil's wingman is making good time, while Claire rings the bell. And Nolene heads for home.
Nolene, you're like a dolphin in the water. You're flying. That's brilliant.
Carl scales the ladder, but there's no sign of Neil.
Ring the bell, babes.
With the final expert in the water,
That's it, Eddie. Well done.
John is left marooned on the platform. Nolene is struggling at the ladder, and Eddie catches her to put us ahead.
Saw Eddie coming up the ladder. He was ahead of the leaders.
I thought that they had it.
It looks as though the leaders' challenge is scuppered.
We're actually going to win.
I got there and I rang the bell. I said, that's it, we won.
But all is not as it seems. Remember Neil?
Experts, I think you're missing somebody.
I realised we had to get Neil up the ladder.
Can't leave a man behind, can you?
With the final leader, John, heading to shore, forgetful Carl has no choice but to take one for the team.
Oh, Carl.
Get him over to the ladder.
Carl collects the man he left behind and drags him to the ladder. But with a final push, John is already there.
You have to win, like. Just taking part in this doesn't count at all.
The experts desperately haul Neil up the wall.
Woo!
It's neck and neck between the fittest and the unfittest competitors.
Come on, Carl!
The leaders have done it, and we finish a credible second place. As always, gracious in defeat.
Fair play, that was the toughest challenge ever done. No question about it. But in the end, the better team won.
There's just over a week to go before our nationwide 5K on the 20th, and that means there's only one 0 to 5K training session left. Tune into OT Radio on 2FM this Saturday at 9 a.m.
Don't give up now, keep it moving.
Make sure to get down to your local park run. All the details are on the website. See you there.
As the campaigning continues in election 2016, Claire Byrne chairs the Leaders' Debate on Monday night at 9:35 with reaction and analysis in the spin room immediately afterwards at 11:15. Next tonight here on RTÉ One, it's the news at 9.